Good morning, students. Today we will discuss about chemistry lab. A chemistry lab is a place where experiments in chemistry are performed. A student needs to understand the proper way of working in a chemistry lab. While performing experiments in a lab, the following directions must be kept in mind. First one, a lab coat, a matchbox, soap, a duster, and a small towel are a must for every student. Never forget to bring with you to the lab the textbook for consultation, the practical notebook for recording the results. Third, read the experiment to be done in advance and thoroughly understand the procedure. Fourth, always keep the apparatus and working table clean before and after use. Do your work patiently and confidently. In case you face any difficulty, approach your teacher for guidance. Now, the safety precautions to be taken in a chemistry lab. First, wear a lab coat or apron to protect your clothes. Read the labels on chemical reagent bottles carefully and handle them with care. Do not throw concentrated acids in the sink without cooling them. Do not heat a test tube containing a solution with its mouth facing towards you or your partner. Next, if any chemical spills on your clothes or skin, wash immediately under running water and report the matter to your teacher. Next, never smell, taste, or inhale any chemical or its vapors in the lab unless your teacher instructs you to do so. Now we will discuss about the lab apparatus. The first one is test tube. It is a thin glass tube. It is used for carrying out chemical tests and for heating solids and liquids in the lab. Second, beaker. Beaker is an open glass container with a lip to pour the liquids. It is used for stirring, mixing and heating substances. Third is flask. We have three types of flask in the lab. The first one is round bottom flask. It has a round base and this is the only flask used for heating. Second is conical flask. It is used for mixing the liquids. Third, flat bottom flask. It is used for mixing or stirring the liquids. It should not be used for heating. Next we have the measuring cylinder. It is also known as graduated jar because of the graduations shown on it. It is used to measure the volume of liquids. Now we have funnel. Funnels are made up of glass or plastic. They are used to transfer liquids from one apparatus to another without spilling. We use funnels when the vessels have a narrow mouth. Next is evaporating dish. It is made up of porcelain and it is also known as china dish. It is used for evaporation or heating of substances. This is wire gauze. It is made up of iron wire mesh with asbestos sheet in the center. It helps in heating the apparatus evenly and therefore prevents breaking or cracking of the glass apparatus. Next is Bunsen burner. As you can see, it has three parts. It is used for heating in the lab. The three parts are base, burner tube and air regulator. The gas enters through the base and burns at the top of the burner tube. Air regulator is a metal collar at the bottom of the burner tube, which controls the flow of the air into the burner tube. Thus, it can control the flame. Next is spirit lamp. This is also used for heating in the lab. It has a glass tank which contains the spirit. It has a wick that soaks the spirit and burns when lighted. This is tripod stand. It is made up of cast iron. It has three legs. It is used to support the apparatus while doing experiments. The apparatus that we use in the chemistry lab will be shown to you in the practical periods when the school reopens. Children, we need to know about the great scientists also who have contributed in the field of science. During the medieval period, when alchemy proved to be unsuccessful, the scientists began performing experiments and recording their results. A clear differentiation was made between chemistry and alchemy by Robert Boyle in his work. Chemistry became an established science with the work of Antoine Lavoisier. He developed the law of conservation of mass. In 1803, John Dalton proposed the atomic theory. Then Dmitri Mendeleev formulated the periodic law. This further led to discoveries of many new elements and compounds. In 19th and 20th centuries, chemistry was further advanced by path-breaking discoveries and inventions by scientists such as Marie Curie, Rutherford, and others. In recent times, Indian scientists who have produced acclaimed work in the field of chemistry are C.N.R. Rao and Venkatraman Ramakrishnan. With this, we come to the end of our second lecture for Chapter 1. You will be given two worksheets based on these lectures on Snap Homework. Till then, take good care of yourself and thank you for listening to me so patiently.